get to really enjoy myself here without the burden of house loans and big costs like that. Living this way off-grid is a ton of work. This house has really been a labor of love, and I feel like it was a project from my heart. All in all, the total cost of my house, I would say between like Hi, my name is Caitlyn. Welcome to my tiny house. I wanted to build my own home, which was like just a goal that I had to make a home for myself. My dad's a carpenter and he was all in, so I started building it with the intention to move it somewhere in the area. As I was building it, I found this piece of property, which is right next to where I was building it, which was very convenient. We towed the tiny house up here in a small bulldozer because it was just a dirt road. It wasn't even really a road when we moved it up here. I've been in this house for about 8 years now. I started building it in 2014, and it took about 3 years. I learned a lot. It makes me really proud to have a house that I built with my own hands, and I know like every square inch of it, which is also really cool. A lot of like blood, sweat, and tears go into building. I feel like it's a piece of art in here, and it makes it really special. There were definitely a lot of challenging parts to building the house. I was very impatient, of course, like just wanted my house and wanted to move in, but I didn't have the help or the time or the money to like have a crew working on it. So it was a good lesson in patience for me. All in all, I feel like it was pretty cost effective. The total cost of my house, I didn't keep very good track because it was like over a period of time and I was buying things used, but I would say between like 30 to 40,000 total. I built my house on a 24-foot trailer, and it's 27 feet long in total because I added a foot off the front here and I added 3 feet onto the hitch. It's 8.5 feet wide and 13.5 feet tall. I built it to be able to go on the road, even though it never ended up going on the road. Come with me and I'll show you around. Here's my yard. Everything is a little bit dead right now because it's October, but in the spring it's all lush and green and really beautiful. I have a bathtub over here. I love taking a bath here, especially when it's snowing. It's so amazing. The hot bath with the snow is just like the best thing ever. The view's so beautiful. That's why I put my house up here to have this view. It just sold me when I was buying this piece of land, yeah. Down here I have my garden. I've been dealing with chronic health issues for a few years now, and the past couple years I haven't been able to do much physically. So my garden's kind of nothing is here right now, but I have some fruit trees and some veggies down here. I feel like I'm in a season of rest in my life right now, so my farm is kind of also in a season of rest. I used to have a flower farm here, so this used to all be flowers, and then I have more flowers down there and more flowers over there, but I haven't been able to do that for a couple years. I'll also say that living this way off-grid is a ton of work, just getting everything set up. Now I have everything set up. It's a little bit easier, but it's still a lot of work to live like this. And it's been hard, but I've had my family here. If I didn't have them, I probably would have had to move into town and live a bit more of a convenient life with what I'm dealing with, unfortunately. But they've really shown up for me and helped take care of me, and that's been really, really amazing to have that support. My brother lives right over there, so we're neighbors. My brother and I bought this property together, and also my sister is my other neighbor that way, and my mom lives down the road, so my whole family is around here, which is really nice. My house is fully off the grid here, so I have propane as my gas source. I'm on solar power, And then all of my water I get from a spring and I store it in tanks up the hill here. I have these two little like pantry rooms here in the back of my house. And I used to have my solar set up in this one, but I moved it to my shed. So now these are just, it's like extra, my pantry, extra storage. I'll show you the back of the house. Here I have my water filters because I have spring water, so I filter it. Come on in and I'll show you the house inside. Come on, Pep. Here's my porch area slash mudroom. I used to have some furniture out here, but it's just kind of cold and like damp out here in the winter, so it's just my mudroom now. And Kodiak's bedroom. It's just nice to have a little extra space. I got all these windows used and these doors all used. So welcome inside my house. When I was building this house, I just looked at a bunch online and decided things that I wanted, and then I designed it all myself. I just got this dwarf stove about a year ago. I used to have a Dickinson marine stove. Tiny houses weren't as big of a thing then, and it was harder to find things for the house, like the wood stove. There weren't as many options. But I've had this one for about a year, and I love it so much. I bought this cabinet for extra storage for my dishes, and it's really great because it has this fold out here, and it goes over my wheel well, so it fits perfectly. This was like a really cool find because of that. So one of the things I wanted for my house was a really big kitchen because I cook all the time. So I wanted a big sink. That was really important to me. I got this sink used too. I love it. It's cast iron and I got it for like $50 on Craigslist or something. But I'm cooking all the time, so I needed like a big sink. I wanted full-size fridge. My fridge is propane, which is kind of a pain, but propane stove, propane oven. My counter is madrone. My dad's an amazing woodworker and he did all of this, like all of my drawers. These are all drawers here. So I have a lot of storage, which is nice. I was in here for a few years with no bathroom door. I just had a curtain. Another requirement I had was a full-size shower. I don't like being in tiny little showers, so I built a full-size shower in here, and I also wanted a washer and dryer. So I have my washer here. I bought the dryers so it could stack on top and they would both fit in here, but with my porch I decided to move the dryer out here for a little more room. My toilet is a little bit of a squeeze in here, but it works. And my sink I love with my view. It's just really nice in the morning. This counter I got used and the sink are used as well. And all my tiles. I feel like when you're building a tiny house, it's really easy to find used stuff because it's like people's leftovers of bigger projects is like perfect amount for a tiny house. So I got like all my shower tiles, all these. Super cheap. It made it really doable. Here are the rooms outside that I showed you, are these two rooms here. And this is the like 3 feet that I added onto the tongue of the trailer, which makes it, yeah, 27 feet total in here. I used to have a window bench seat all here, and for a few reasons I decided to change that, so I took all that out and did the recliner chairs. I can pull these out and fully recline, which is nice. This is another piece of furniture I bought, which is this little table. It has this little compartment in here, and you can plug in. I have my computer and stuff plugged into the table, which is handy. Here's another shelf. My dad made this. This is walnut. And tiny house stuff, like my vacuum just has to live right there, unfortunately, but I have a lot of things like that. These are used. They kind of remind me of boat lights too. I feel like they went with my boat stove when I had that. I'll show you under the stairs here. I wanted to use all the space that I could. This is my closet. I have this little cabinet here. It's just like storage, different things here. And these two are drawers. And my cat food bowls are down there. My dad made these stairs. This is madrone, the risers, and the treads are chinkapin oak. So they're really beautiful. I just added these I don't know if you can see these in the video, but I added these for my dog because she's 15 and she goes up and down the stairs pretty good still, but I thought these would help. I've been here years and no one's ever like fallen down the stairs, but these are like really slippery stairs. And then I chose to do all the walls and the ceiling in this pine here, which is nice, gives it that like cabin-y feel. Like, I love that. So it's pretty big up here, kind of short headroom wise, but I wanted it to be like a little bit more than just my bed squeezed up here. So this is a full-size bed. One of my favorite things up here is the skylight opens. I pretty much always have this open with this window, so there's air up here. I leave those open like all the time. I have the ceiling fan going all the time in the winter to move the heat down, and then in the summer to keep it cool. So that's really crucial part of my house too, is that fan. I have this built-in dresser here, and I've added this chest here for a little bit more storage with blankets and stuff. One of my regrets is this light. I hardly ever use it, and I hit my head on it sometimes, kind of in the way, and I don't really need it up here. This house has really been a labor of love, and I feel like I poured my heart and soul into it, and it's given me a place just to be myself and to live the life I want. And I feel grateful every day, and grateful for all the endless help that I've had. I've been able to farm here, and that has been really amazing. And I take long walks through the woods, and I just get to really enjoy myself here without the burden of house loans and big costs like that. It's given me a lot of freedom, which I really, really value. It was a project from my heart.
If you like this week's episode, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and check back soon because we have new unique home tours publishing all the time. And if you'd like to join our team and get access to members-only content and unique perks, make sure you click on the join button below.